Hello，大家好啊！咁我哋繼續嚟玩你嘅 The Switcher Free Wild Hunt，唔係 The Switcher Free Mobile Hunt。頂！一開直播嘅時候啊，嗰個 moment 啊，我突然間諗起啊，我係唔記得改個標題嘅。改翻個標題先，我 change 個標題未改嘅屌！然之後發現我最近呢幾集嘅頭條新聞都未睇晒，真係唔掂啊！唔掂啊！YouTube 佢搞嗰個新嘅 Creator Studio 搞咁撚柒耐，都仲未整到個 live stream 嘅掣，嗰個後台都未整好，咪搞錯啊！真係黐孖筋，同埋唔知點解打少咗個 T 字，跟住 Twitch 嗰度搞埋先。有陣時得閒可以玩下 Twitch 聲，雖然我唱歌真係好難聽，但唔緊要嘅，最多咪好難聽，係咪先？慣嘅啦，大家都。哇！跟住 Twitch 佢又改咗嗰個後台，大佬啊！我已經完全唔知道佢嗰個後台係做緊乜鬼嘢啦，已經編輯實況資訊嗰個編輯實況資訊名稱，琴日啊，因為時間嘅關係，等陣先。我撈住等啊！呢個咁樣，琴日我係熄咗出去 upgrade 嘅，但係唔知點解呢，佢將我全部嘅嘢彈晒出去，即係連語言都幫我改埋，講翻英文先啊！好難睇啊！佢啲中譯，佢新細明體點睇啊，大佬
？This bard's tale begins near White Orchard.
睇下你撈住我一路喺度改個標題先。
The sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead. After many trials and tribulations, Geralt finally learned that Yen was in nearby Vizima.
睇先啊！咁今日應該都係有呢個嘅。今日仲有冇咩呢？我突然間好有興趣，想睇下今日仲有冇呢個 Flagon 嘅分組賽呢？好似應該冇啦，係嘛？聽日先有。好遺憾地，分組賽香港隊已經係出咗局啦。冇辦法。而家去到呢個嘅16強嘅階段咧，應該就係啦。冇啦，其實嗰個香港已經唔算係死亡之組噶啦，大佬係咪先？因為兩隊北美同歐洲嘅隊都係比較弱嘅隊嚟噶啦，已經面對韓國嘅隊亦都係比較弱噶啦，已經。但係冇辦法，都係以0勝3負嘅姿態 喺呢、個A 組嘅尾嘅包尾啊，唔係喎，分組賽其他組未打完喎，係香港嗰組打得快咗啲啫喎。咁啊，仲之後都係分組賽嘅，咁但係冇香港嗰個睇嘅啦已經。咁呢度嘅支線啊，咁我哋已經做晒㗎啦。咁尤其是因為我哋係冇炸彈嘅關係呢，未有炸彈嘅關係呢，係唔係咁允許我哋探索個地圖嘅。咁我哋唯有離開呢一個嘅地方嘅啫。琴日我係已經自己打咗嗰隻雀啦。啊，仲有一個地圖，仲有一個任務。撲街，呢個位隻馬唔嚟喎，係喎，行出少少先。隻馬係嚟唔到嘅呢個地方。行出少少先得。咁啊，路途上有個商人啦。咁啊，呢度係5呢嘅，你打唔贏嘅，走。開始見到你一剁咗落去呢，個動作就唔係好 smooth 啦，即刻。啲嘢都蒙好多，因為個畫面放大得太緊要。咁其實你唔篤，你摁篤咁樣玩呢，其實係會好好多嘅。咁但係我都唔會玩太耐啦，即係始終嚟緊啊！我哋都係玩 Outer World 嘅，睇睇 Outer World 咩料啦。去嗰邊先，去嗰邊先。啲狼又係5呢嘅，你見到佢其實隻 game 呢，呢個對於新手呢係非常之唔友善嘅。我哋得，停。因為實在太簡單嘅關係咧，咁啊已經唔需要理會 level 啦。佢個普通難度真係好普通啊，可以同你講。你睇，佢哋高我2呢嘅，而我係冇任何嘅武器裝備係特別勁嘅。咁我呢個人係比較艱險嘅，所以我係拎咗把十字弓先至返嚟。
What happened?
Monsters from the swamp.
Folks said the road was fraught with peril, but I wouldn't listen. Got my comeuppance now.
Less moaning, more details. What happened, and how can I help? And remember, I don't work for free. Witcher's code and all.
Well, was on my way to the Black Ones to trade. Suddenly my horse got spooked, ran clear off the road. We hit a bump, I went flying and the horse and cart rolled on. Then I heard bubbling, neighing, slurping. Something came out from the muck, devoured Asher, hooves and all. No doubt my goods are still on the cart, but I'm too afeard to go and see. Thought maybe you. I'm most concerned about a little box. Bring it to me, I beg you.
Fine, I'll go. Let you know if I find that box.
呢個地圖暫時我哋揾到嘅最後一個支線啦。當然啦，佢係有好多嘅，其實就哇佢將我啲設定全部都洗晒喎，update 完之後，咁唔得嘅喎。
Cart tracks. Rode off into the swamp.
Để xin à.
Here's the cart. Cart's riddled with arrows. Interesting. I should take a look around. Cart's riddled with arrows.
Hello， 大家好啊！突然間有人入嚟嘅，喂，喜出望外。
An arrow. Didn't mention this.
其實佢 The Witcher 3開頭嗰幾個嘅支線呢，都已經
Good shot.
係非常之有趣嘅
Either
啦。
the merchant's got serious memory problems, or he's lying.
我揾翻佢嗰個 box 先。咁啊，我哋有一個揾煎 pan 嘅任務呢，咁就有少少政治議題嘅。咁佢哋啱啱其實喺度打完仗啊嘛，咁咪講緊一個通風報信係軍隊嚟啦嘅某個人，佢喺度寫密函，咁啊用咗阿婆嗰個煲咁樣，唔係嗰個煎 pan 咁樣。咁啊呢度呢，又唔同啲啦，呢度就係睇下啲細圖陰險啦。頂呢個方向。呢個方向面對進啲，係啦。咁啊細圖陰險啦，咁啊以為係一個普通嘅任務啦，點知接咗之後呢，呢個友係連巫師啊都咁昆嘅。銀劍唔該，睇嚟唔打係唔得㗎。頂！哎呀！我頂佢肺啊！屌！頭先俾5呢嘅嘢咬都唔痛，而家俾4呢嘅嘢咬咁痛嘅 ，P 佢 K 啊！
Carts riddled with arrows. Carts riddled with arrows. I should take a look around. An arrow. Didn't mention this. Square in the neck. Good shot. Either the merchant's got serious memory problems, or he's lying.
OK，我邊度揾翻佢嗰個盒出嚟呢？喺度，喺度，喺度。
Must be that box he mentioned. Splattered with blood. Human blood.
Oh, and you find the box?
Yeah, found your priceless chest. And someone who looks an awful lot like a cart driver, with an arrow through his neck. No dryads in these swamps, and never known a drowner or a water hag to use a bow, so lacking any other suspects, I'm guessing.
Watch out! Behind you!
There's nothing behind me. I'm a witcher, I'd have heard it, just like I can hear your heart, which is pounding, like a liar's. Best hope you're a better rider than you are a liar.
即係我唔知點解呢度都要撈啦。頂啊！哎呀，頂！射
Gotta
中
get
咗佢
him
添。
out of here. Wake up. See? Can't run from the truth. Not even on horseback. Now who are you, and why'd you attack that cart?
Private First Class John Giermer, Temerian 6th Division, 2nd Regiment. Disbanded, but still active. Underground, in the woods. That was a medical transport. I'd be damned if it reached the Black Ones. And the medicine, our lads could use it too. We've many ill among us. You let me go, and they might live, and fight once more for a free North.
Fine. Go. And may you and your soldier buddies hiding in the bushes be victorious in your struggle against Nilfgaard.
You've a vile sense of humor. But you're a decent man. Here, the gold I promised. Use it well. Drink to the silver lilies, and to Foltest's memory.
雖然你呢個世界上已經分唔到邊個好人邊個壞人，
Run,
但
Roach.
係你真係唔知啊。其實你俾藥佢哋，佢哋為咗理想而戰，最後咁都係會死嘅。咁即係你都唔知係勸退佢好啊，定係幫佢好啊，定係都唔知係咪幫佢，唔知係咪害緊佢嗰啲咧？即係。
Not so fast, Roach.
咁我哋可以離開啦，終於都去到第一個 cut scene。其實隻 game 佢推進係好快嘅啫，如果你知道呢啲支線係點行嘅話。
Yennefer's in Vizima. Got a few friends there, so... Something wrong?
Look around. Trouble brewing.
Time we were on our way.
Mm-hmm. I'll buy some provisions for the journey. Then we'll go. Geralt, we should stay out of it. Just this once.
次次都咁講噶啦。
What happened to the lilies?
Took them down.
Took them down to hang a golden sun there now.
I cannot show Temerian colours. They'll come and burn the tavern down.
Maybe it's true what they say. You fond of the Imperials? You Nilfgaard's whore?
I'll let that pass. I know grief eats at your heart.
You know shit. They hanged my sister, dragged her out the cloister like a dog. Said Nilfgaard's no place for superstition, that they don't fear the wrath of the gods. And you, do you fear it? If not for Annie, your child would have choked on its navel string. You owe your son to
Let
my sister
go!
attending to the birth, and you don't fear the gods' wrath. You don't fear it, you cunt! Leave me be!
硬係要咁樣嘅啫。
Recognize this medallion? You know what it means. Back off.
You alright?
They say witches steal young'uns. That true? What
Don't
the
try
hell
that.
promise you freaks? Your own land, like he did the elves once.
Get out, all of you.
We ain't going nowhere. And neither are you.
They won't back down now.
I can see that.
Don't let up!
等等啊！ 連基本格擋都未識就學人打交，唉！我哋留意翻啊，一般嘅劍咧係唔可以咁樣一劍斬到人哋頭落嚟
It's
嘅，
all right. It's
就係
over.
佢哋嘅劍先得嘅啫。
Leave me be! Get away!
See his face! God save us!
Be gone, and don't ever come back.
So much for not getting involved. Come on, let's go.
That brawl, we didn't start it.
Excuses, excuses. You've not changed a bit.
Yen? How?
I received a report about a witcher who'd appeared in White Orchard. I knew it was you, looking for me. I might have waited until you found me, but... well, you know me. Patience has never been my strong suit. It's good to see you. Geralt. I'd even embrace you. Were you not covered in blood?
Sorry. Wasn't expecting to see you. To be honest, this isn't at all how I imagined we'd meet.
How did you imagine it?
He didn't imagine you'd have a Nilfgaardian escort. Don't get me wrong, Yennefer. I'm glad to see you. But I do think you owe us an explanation.
And I shall provide it. In Vizima. Ready your horses.
Spent the last 6 months in the saddle. Haven't seen you for 2 years. Can't we take a moment to...
Sadly, we cannot. Someone awaits you, Geralt. Someone who doesn't like to be kept waiting. Emperor Emir var Emrys. Or, to those on more intimate terms with him, the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Doubt I number among that group. For as I remember, last time we saw each other, he wanted to kill me.
Well, now he wishes to make you an offer.
The kind one can't refuse.
I didn't, though I could have.
Fine. Guess I'm willing to hear him out.
The Emperor of Nilfgaard, Lord of Metina, Ebbing and Gamera, Sovereign of Nazaire and Vicovaro will feel honored, I'm sure.
以前嗰啲人嘅銜頭永遠都係咁長。
I somehow doubt the Emperor's invitation mentioned me. Besides, I've got things to do at Kaer Morhen, remember?
Yeah, I remember. Thanks for your help, Vesemir. See you soon.
How's your horse? Swift?
Can't complain. Why do you ask?
I'd like to be back behind some thick city walls as soon as possible.
You know, I had a dream about you recently.
Knowing you, it was probably filthy.
Just the beginning. But then...
But then...
Dog hell!
呢副格啲人啲騎術咁鬼渣㗎。
Yennefer, how big?
We shall talk of this tomorrow, all right? After the audience.
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead. After many trials and tribulations, Geralt finally learned that Yen was in nearby Vizima.
使唔使咁多條女一齊洗啊？
It must suffice.
Think Emir cares if I'm clean?
The gentleman will refer to His Imperial Majesty by his full title or not at all. The gentleman will be seated on the bergère.
The what now?
In that chair. Catherine, please shave the gentleman's sideburns to ½ inch.
Fine. Then what? Gonna do my nails too?
If time permits. Sadly, the day is short, while the list of hygienic and cosmetic treatments that the gentleman should undergo is really rather long.
Tilt your head back, please, and sit still.
And prepare to answer some questions.
General, I am not certain this is the appropriate time.
I can't think of a better time. Men turn honest when they feel a blade at their throat. Morvran Voris, commander of the Alba Division. Before they take you in to see the Emperor, Witcher, there's some information I need you to verify. It's a formality, but one that must be seen to.
Sure. Paperwork's gotta be in order.
So, Geralt of Rivia. Place of birth unknown. Parents unknown. Age unknown. All insignificant details. Let us proceed to more recent events. The siege of La Valette Castle. The fate of the defending commander, one Arian.
We fought on opposing sides, true. Then we landed in the same dungeon. Arian escaped, set fire to the castle on his way out.
So that is how the blade started. Our reports suggested the dragon was responsible. Moving on. You then found shelter in charming Flotsam, and from there made your way to Vergen. My question is how?
Vernon Vulture 咯，
I got out of Flotsam with Vernon Roach, commander of the Blue Stripes, and
A murderer of non-humans. We know this gentleman well, Witcher. You forge interesting alliances.
something tells me my most interesting is yet to come. Go on, next question, before my beard grows back in.
We shall shave you again if it does. Very well. The infamous summit at Loch Muid. You were there. And once again meddled in the affairs of the mighty.
The mighty had imprisoned Triss Marigold. Ought to know I care about her, and I tend to rescue those I care about.
And so you did, handing Radovid control of the Conclave and Council of Mages in the process.
Nilfgaard recently started a war, unprovoked. So do us both a favor and stop moralizing.
The gentleman must sit still. I'm almost done.
I'm afraid I might find that difficult. Because, from what I know, shortly afterwards you watched a defective megascope blow your friend Sheila de Tanserville to bits.
我係啊 God was coming for her.
An old acquaintance more like.
Sheila
Not so
Sheila
close that I felt
the
bad for
Tanserville
her.
都唔係 friends 嚟
Close
啦，
enough that I
屌
knew
你
she！ deserved
我仆
it.
街
He。 believes he alone knows what is good and what is evil, and that this gives him the right to dispense justice. Your comrade Letho of Gullet described you so. Quite accurate, I'd say.
My comrade, your agent.
Well, national interest calls on one to forge difficult alliances at times. Alliances with witches included.
That an ongoing alliance? What's Letho up to?
I had hoped you would answer that question.
Ah, so Letho's hiding from you. Must have a good reason. Was there a shift in national interest that might have caused that? I don't know where he is. Wouldn't tell you if I did anyway. Blade or no blade to my throat.
I believe that is all. Your signature, please, affirming you stated the whole truth and nothing but the truth on pain of imprisonment or death, etc., etc. Here, and here.
With these formalities seen to, I would ask the General to leave the room. We shall be choosing the gentleman's attire. An important matter, but one that does not require the General's assistance.
Shame. I might have given you some advice. So long, Geralt. Good luck with your audience.
Feels more like I'm being readied for a wedding.
Were that so, I would have prepared the gentleman a frock, a tailcoat, or possibly a dinner jacket. In point of fact, the gentleman will choose from these garments.
Black, black, or black?
We do not like garish colors in Nilfgaard. The gentleman will tell me once he has chosen an outfit.
我唔記得咗啲 DLC 喺邊度攞翻添，真係撞鬼嘅。
Black suits the gentleman. Does the outfit satisfy the gentleman?
A studded doublet and a sword on my back, that's what would satisfy me. But tough, when in Nilfgaard.
Yes.
It's a saying. So what now? Powder my nose?
No need. The gentleman's complexion is light enough. The gentleman is to stand before the ruler of the North and South. I must confirm that he knows how to bow.
Confirm away.
Please watch. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest. The gentleman will rehearse. Lacking fluidity and grace. But we've learned to expect less of Nordlings. Come with me. The gentleman will address the Emperor only when asked to, and using the appropriate title.
Your arch-magnificency?
I see the gentleman is in the mood for jests. I fear the Emperor might not share his disposition. Your Majesty will suffice. Spoken loudly, clearly, and with respect. Imgrimi et art ketzer. Daifen aden in karn eb marvut. Emir var emreis.
Bow. Your Imperial Majesty.
Arer ep do orde.
Weljen namen, wat kan favort? I thought you bowed before no man.
Didn't want to disappoint the Chamberlain. We're friends. Take it you didn't summon me to reminisce about the good old days, so...
Silence. My daughter Cyrilla, she's returned. And she's in danger. The Wild Hunt pursues her. You will find her and bring her to me.
Are you sure? Ciri left. Went far, far away.
Do you believe I drag you here in the middle of a war to discuss a rumor?
I think anyone can be wrong, even an emperor.
I had forgotten how insolent you can be. I haven't the time to convince you, nor the desire, in fact. Yennefer will do that after the audience.
How many men in your army? 20,000? 30? So why me?
You know why. Because she trusts you.
She trusts me, yes. So tell me why you're looking for her. Doubt it's about making up for all those lost years.
For reasons of state, as always. Enough of this banter. You will agree regardless. If for no other reason than because I shall pay you. More than you customarily receive for a contract. Considerably more.
Save your generosity for those whose homes your armies have razed. I'll do it for Ciri, not for your gold.
Your motives do not interest me. Only results. Yennefer will tell you the rest. This audience is finished. Mererid! Take him to the sorceress.
Follow me, if the gentleman pleases. Please keep close. There are many honorable guests in the palace, whom the gentleman
disgusts.
Need not bother.
I was told I'd be received first thing in the morning, and it's past noon.
Calm yourself.
What? Do you know who you're talking to, soldier? I'm Herivard.
佢哋係咪仲未揼爛嗰個係？佢哋仲未揼爛 Temeria 嗰個國徽，仲揼緊。呢個就係 The Witcher 2我哋唔係之前 The Witcher 1我哋最後嚟嘅嗰個皇宮嘅嗰個地圖啦。The Witcher 2一開始嘅時候，我哋面見呢個 Temerian 嘅皇帝 Foltest 嘅嗰個地方啦。咁而家佢哋啱鑿爛緊個國徽，鑿爛緊 Temeria 嗰個國徽。
Once the gentleman is done, he should see me to retrieve his possessions.
Yes, then transcribe. The true authority in Novigrad is not the city council or the merchants' guild, but the Church of the Eternal Fire and the criminal underworld. At times it is difficult to tell the one from the other. They both display a similar ruthlessness and cynicism.
Please wait your turn. Falling behind.
You know what? I'll write the report myself. You'll need only prepare a clean draft. In triplicate.
好多書架同好多櫃。咁點解所有櫃咧都硬係有一個蘋果同埋有一個公仔喺度
？Geralt, that tunic. You look positively smashing.
Dying to take it off.
I'd consider that a proposition under different circumstances. One I might even take you up on. But we've matters to attend to. Now do you understand why I'm at Emir's court?
Mm-hmm. And seems we're in the same boat now. Ciri, she's really back? No chance he's mistaken?
Look, that's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim. Our little witch has grown into a young lady.
So they're our agents now? My, you've clearly settled in quick.
Geralt, don't twist my words. I know who Emir is. He started this war and its bloodshed. He had my friends killed. But I haven't any other choice. So please, let's not belabor the pros and cons and instead focus on finding Ciri. All right?
Right. Emir said the Wild Hunt's after her. I'd find that hard to believe before what happened yesterday. How did they track us down?
Because of me. You see, I've spent months searching for Ciri, using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything, really. I knew the Wild Hunt might sense it, perhaps even find me, but I thought I'd tricked them.
Well, guess you were wrong.
I've sensed them on my trail, hunting me, for some time. If not for you and Emir's soldiers, they'd have gotten what they were after. I can't risk another encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. To the best tracker I know. You must find her, Geralt. Before the Wild Hunt does.
So where's Ciri been seen exactly?
In 2 places. Velen and Novigrad. The trail in Velen is most promising. You should make that your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads. One of the Emperor's agents. He should get in touch with you.
That's it? No passwords? Secret handshakes?
None. Sorry to spoil your fun. Your boyhood fantasies about the crafts of the trade. All we have in Novigrad are unconformed reports, rumors. But there you will have the help of our mutual acquaintance. Triss Merigold. Apparently she's got a cozy flat on the main square.
Sure she'll be delighted to see me. What about you? What will you do?
I shall sail for Skellige. There was a magic explosion there recently, blew half a forest down. I believe this had something to do with Ciri. I'll be in Caer Trold. Join me there once you've learned something.
One thing before we go. Why didn't you contact me? Didn't need me? Didn't even want to see me?
I didn't want to spoil things. I'd heard you and Triss made a great couple.
Yen, I'd lost my memory.
Really? That's your excuse? Let's drop it, all right? It's not what you think, or it helped me understand how much I love you. I don't wish to hear it. Any of it.
Guess this means we need to split up again. Not my preference, but I understand. Clock's ticking.
It is indeed. So why don't I teleport you to Velen, get you there at once?
Not gonna happen. I'll go on horseback, as soon as I can get changed.
Have it your way? Oh, and you really look quite dashing in black velvet.
Think so? Maybe I can have some of my armor lined with it. Good luck, Yen.
Same to you. And if you wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roamed the wilderness, talk to Ambassador Varatra. That's him over there. And Geralt, I know it's wartime, but try not to be a hero, all right? Just check those leads and come back to me in one piece.
Hello， 你好啊，已經開到一半啦個直播。
I shall be waiting.
睇下仲有冇嘢執先。所有唔係書櫃嘅櫃。Yennefer 又開傳送門走咗啦，一如以往地。執返啲有用嘅煉金素材先。執返啲嘢食，書架唔使啦。
Vedimi, directly out of Nordland Tales.
How How might I serve the gentleman?
By returning my things.
Citrus and cloves. The fragrance will keep the gentleman's robes fresh somewhat longer.
Thanks, bunches.
The Emperor is not known for his patience. He wants his daughter back safe and sound, as soon as possible.
Yeah, mentioned something of the sort. So long.
Heard of the Fryhead Brigade?
係啊，呢個有個任務要接嘅，但係佢係玩卡 game 嘅任務嚟嘅，我接咗都冇用。其實我就唔會玩卡 game。
See you。
唔係喎，唉，你唔玩卡 game 佢接，係
Wouldn't mind a
5
few
蚊
rounds
咯
of。cards.
Sultan Chivalry Start Game 係呢個 Nilfgaardian Emperor Poor Fucking Infantry， 睇下有冇啲天氣卡可以抌先。冇啊頂，一張天氣卡都冇又唔得喎，大佬。走走 My turn 啊！嚟啊喂！同一個戰術嘅喂，哎呀！Sultan Chivalry， 我頂！pass 啦。Northern Ram 係贏咗抽到就係啦，贏咗抽嗰張啊嘛 ，OK。嚟，我哋首先整個蘇城先。Fast， 哼，你以為冰住前面有用啦咩？冇用嘅，投石車。啊，過分喎呢啲人！嚟繼續投石車。咁 Q 多卡嘅佢，你誠意咪就係都係得意啫嘛，唔係喎，佢都係高分我喎，仆街啊！咁多卡嘅佢，冇啦，冇卡出啦，屌！ 佢仲有咗10分嘅一場唔係嘛？戇鳩啊！唔使玩咯，係贏唔到啊！佢仲有咗10分嘅一場，有冇搞錯啊？點打啊？先27到33。唯有咁樣先啦。等先。Further, No Man's Land。過去等陣先，係咯 ，White Orchard 係另一個地方嚟嘅。
Geralt and Yennefer were reunited, but something even more important happened in Vizima. Geralt learned that Cirilla, his one-time ward, had returned from afar, and she was in danger. He was to find her at the Emperor's command and Yennefer's behest.
佢喺 PC 版啊，佢都未 up 完啊，你已經撈完啦隻 game， 家下有排撈啊，等佢。哇！呢棵樹真係呢棵樹真係好渣啊！如果你呢個 version， 原本非常之多枝節嗰棵樹，而家搞到咁樣。
Faster。
咁去到Villain 呢一度咧，就開始咧可以玩啲 expansion 嘅內容啦。但係當然我哋唔會住啦，低清台係啊，超級低清。即係你拎上手玩手提機咧就冇乜事嘅。你一玩 Switch 咪你一擺上電視就哇屌，即刻屌出聲咁樣嘅。我哋本身諗住係玩翻Xbox One 版嘅，因為 Xbox One 我買咗個 Game of the Year 個 Edition 咧，佢係同原本嗰隻 game 嗰個 save 唔共通，但係咧佢嗰個 save 因為唔共通嘅關係咧，所以嗰啲成就咧重新計多次嘅。 咁啊諗住咧，即係都知啲成就點攞嘅啦，屌，不如入去呃下分啦咁樣，即係我係有諗過其實。但係就呢個咧，呢個版本咧就可能出街嘅時候玩玩咯，但係就即係就咁你電視睇你唔會玩呢個嘅，大佬你都有電視啦，你點解要玩低清版係咪先？因為就係出街玩係，其實你出街玩你就咁睇住 Switch 個 mon 咧，你就唔覺佢低清嘅，即係講真。嚟睇睇先啊！接咗啲支線任先，入去 in keep， 我哋係要揾一個商人所謂嘅 Bruno。我一個叫 Hendrik 嘅商人，咁啊，求其揾個人問下咯，係。
A witcher, and not a second too soon.
Understand you have a contract for me.
Aye, it's my brother Mickle. Been a week now since he took the women of Bellows into the hills.
The women of Bellows?
Bellows were a rich village, till the war passed through. Huts were burned down, larders cleared out, all the menfolk conscripted. Women were left to fend for themselves, without food nor shelter. No one wanted them. Redanians wouldn't let them into Novigrad, so Mickle took them to the old mines. Get them out of the rain at least. And I've not had word from him since.
All right, I'll look for your brother. How will I recognize him?
Shouldn't be hard. He was the only lad in a group of women.
Corpses aren't always in a condition where I can determine the sex.
Corpses? Take it back. They got lost is all. But, if worst comes to worst, well, he had calf-skin ankle boots, work of master clogs. Told him not to wear them into the hills, he'd only ruin them. But he was so proud of him.
Think I know enough. Thanks.
睇先啦，咁啊繼續再揾 Hendrik 喺邊先，咁都冇乜人可以問噶啦，係嘛 ？In keep， 有冇見過佢啊
？Looking for a man. Goes by Hendrik.
What do you want with him?
Want to talk to him.
What about?
Give me a bottle of something strong.
You gotta go. I'll open the back way for you.
Got company. Who is it?
Innkeep. Vodka. Who's this in?
佢呢個 Felon 係無主之地嚟㗎嚇，佢又唔係屬於 Nilfgaard 管，又唔係屬於 Redanian 管。
What's the point of having two swords?
所以佢哋冇乜受到佢冇乜受到體制嘅教育，所以就唔知 Witcher 乜鬼嘢嚟。
Or do I need to loosen your tongue with me knife?
閒人知道兩把劍呢，都知道佢係 Witcher 嚟嘅。
How about I buy everybody around?
Why would you?
Got the coin for it. Simple as that.
I don't drink with strangers.
We share a round, won't be strangers anymore. Then we go our separate ways.
And which way might yours be?
On my way to Novigrad.
City of whores and whoremongers.
To your health. And mine.
Bottoms up.
If you want a rest, come with me. I've a bench you can use.
I step in the hut, and there's the bumpkin with what looks like his son.
你呢度係好似有得揀，但係就冇得揀。 因為佢哋係 Buddy Baron 嘅人嚟嘅。佢最後你都係要入去嗰個城，你唔同啲士兵打好關係，入城嗰陣時好難搞嘅。
Thanks for not starting a row with those swine. I don't generally poke my nose in other people's business. Looking to stay the night? No. I'm looking for Hendrik. Man lives in Heatherton. Don't know where that is. Other side of the hill. Looked that away this morning, saw a strange glow. Imperials on the raid, perhaps. But who knows? Anything else you can tell me about Hendrik? Odd fellow. Arrived from who knows where and for no apparent reason. Shacked up with a widow whose husband was stabbed for a scrap of bread. Baron's men don't like strangers. Aye, he stays out of their way. Always seems to know when they're coming. Always manages to disappear. Thanks, Innkeep.
睇先啊，附近有冇支線呢？都有幾多嘅喎。In the village of Heatherton， 我記得佢哋嗰度係俾 Wild Hunt 搞完嚟啊嘛，啱啱。但係呢一個村莊係呢一個小村莊係冇鐵匠啊！屌，買賣都唔得添啫。
Hey-ya! Move it!
其實都唔係太低清啫，你見嗰啲雲啊、樹啊嗰啲其實都唔係太低清啫 ，OK 嘅。果龍添，果龍添。
Come on. Air's strange, like dropping into a deep cellar on a hot day. And the mist.
Yes, you know.
Be gone! Leave me be, whoever you is! Get away!
Calm down. It's over.
Aye, it's over. All's past, never to be restored. I'll not forget that ever.
Looking for a man named Hendrik, supposed to live in this village.
Aye, he did. No longer. They nabbed him in that hut. If you'd have heard the cries, sir. If you'd have heard how a man can scream, how he can suffer.
Tell me what happened here, step by step.
They took him all.
我都唔記得姓咩添。
The sun was waning, see, and the dusk went crimson like blood. Thought to myself, strange, the toads, I cannot hear them.
突然間 Wild Hunt 就嚟到。啲人又話睇 cut 先會 drop frame， 你唔見佢 drop frame 啦，其實真係冇事喎。我唔明嗰啲人嘅投訴邊度嚟嘅，大家都係 switch 啫。
I know not what happened there, save terror through and through. Hendrik screamed. Then he begged. By the end, he could do naught but moan.
Yes, sir. This is the Switch version. I was already planning to play the Xbox version again, but the Switch version came out, and I happen to have a Switch, so of course I have to try this. It is always a dream of every player to play either The Witcher 3 or Skyrim on a mobile platform. Skyrim released early for the Switch, but The Witcher 3 it is unexpected, but it does come. It looked so bad when you put it through HDMI, but it works like a charm when you play on the handheld mode. You can't imagine how an enormous game. How does it look on a big screen? Just like how you look at it like right now. Yeah, it is outputting on 720p, and my stream is just stretching it to 1080p, and everything is so blurry, okay? So you don't want it on your HD TV and never on a 4K TV. It looks so blurry. But it works like a charm. Like I said, on the handheld mode, it looks great. The action is through it, and the visual, you can't notice the downgrade when you're looking at such a small screen. Oh. When the texture quality and the draw distance and all the lighting effects is this bad, the video compression doesn't make like any difference at all. You can't make out the difference. You won't know that. You won't notice if it is like video compression or it's just bad texture. So I can tell you it's just bad texture. But I do the first Griffin fight
Maybe they missed
on
something.
handheld mode last night on my own, because you can't export handheld mode, and you can't even like video capture like the other games on Switch for this particular version of The Witcher 3. So like in Breath of the Wild or Super Mario Odyssey, you can video capture the game using the Switch on its own, but you can't do that for The Witcher 3 because you know it is resources heavy already, so you can't really see other people's yeah, so then your laptop is even worse than a Switch. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, the for a gaming console, the Switch is capable, but also the form factor, the performance for the chips, and the battery life and the thermals is limiting all the possibilities for getting higher quality visuals. Like for a slimmer, smaller smartphones, you have way better graphics and way better details in games. But you can't do this for Switch because they don't plan to. Yeah.
Need to check his pockets. Trousers are stiff, as if hung out to dry midwinter. Maybe hid something in his jerkin. Damn, he's cold as ice. Nothing here. Should check his boots.
Yeah, the
Blood
custom
congealed.
NVIDIA Tegra
Healing in his
Z1
boots.
chips is more powerful than my
Gotta fit a
laptops too.
keyhole. Somewhere
I
nearby,
just
hopefully.
have a very cheap, like, documents, something like office laptop that is very cheap. So yeah, but I have a powerful gaming PC, so that is never my problems.
There's a draft. Gotta be
Yeah.
a space under this rubble. Guess I should do some
Some
cleaning.
ultrabook is equipping with modern graphics already if you are buying the high-end model, but that is very expensive. And those high-end graphics is mostly used for like design works, like designing graphics works. They are not really for gaming. The performance, the thermals, and the general, I don't know, the battery life, etc is not really ideal for gaming. But if you can like forego some, like you can accept some bulk in your pocket, then maybe for the same price of an modern ultrabooks, you can buy a decent gaming notebooks. They are about the same price, just a little bit more bulky and have way less battery life. Yeah, if you can sacrifice that, then a decent gaming laptop is just around the same price. So take your pick. Yeah, remember this door have to open in a particular way. You can't step on it, and you have to like facing this direction in particular to open this door. Missing Tamara's Stranger, daughter of the Bloody Baron. Yeah, I have played the Witcher 3 so many times, especially the first few dozens of hours.
Lost his mind, or
I didn't finish it for more than one time. So I only really finished it for one time. But for the opening hours, the first half I have played several times. So I kind of remember all the steps that I have to do in the main quest. But there is also some side quests that I haven't played in any playthrough, so there is always something new for me. So when you are watching my streams. Spoiler alert.
A ledger. Payment for a sack of grain. Amount due for a charcoal shipment. Hendrik was masquerading as a merchant. What's this? Notes among the ledger entries. Clever. Interesting headings. Missing and wanted. Subject appeared in Skellige. Also sighted in Novigrad. Appearance unchanged. Ashen hair. Scar on her face. Avoids contact with others.
So if you have any lore questions regarding the Witcher, doesn't involve the books, of course, just the game. Okay. I think I can answer most of them.
Drunken swine. So-called Baron hosted subject at his castle, or should I say, illegally appropriated fort. Reason unknown. Talked to Baron at Crow's Perch. Clashed with a witch. Subject landed in swamp, encountered a witch. Conflict ensued. Cause unknown. Find the witch. Talk to the peasantry. Village of Midcops. Caution advised. I'm being observed. Don't know by whom or why. Unsettling signs. Dog ran off. Water in bucket froze solid. Strange glow.
Yeah, you can check my YouTube channels. I forget if I have done multi-stream for the Octopath Traveler, but I have done streams on Octopath Traveler. I didn't went for the true ending, but I didn't went for the true ending on the stream, but I do try to get the true ending out in my own playthrough, like hidden in private. Yeah, the true playthrough, the true end is very difficult to unlock. So you need to grind a lot more than 60 hours to level up all your characters and get all the possible treasures, loots from the game to equip your characters, and then you can hope to win the final boss fight and get the only true ending. So true ending, there is a after you finish all the travelers' personal quests, then you can still explore the world. They didn't stop you there. So there is a few side quests that you may not seems to get because they're optionals. They are on the side lanes. They are not on the beaten path. So you may not see them on first sight or on the first playthrough. You will need some guidance unless you are so explorative. You just get to all the side quests. Then yeah, you get to talk to those NPCs. I think someone can figure it out in the talkings of main characters. Like between the talkings of the main characters, there is some line, there is some hints that who you can talk to unlock the true ending. If you do guess it, if you do get the hints and you find the right NPC, do the right side quests, and you can go to the area that there is a true end boss fight, and it is very, very difficult. To be honest, I only watch others play that. You need to like grind a lot for character levels and items and skills and drop points just to win the fight. All your 8 travelers, not just 4 of them like you have in one parties. Like most of the peoples like me, with 60 hours in, you leveled up like 4 main travelers that is so strong for the end game, and you beat the like so-called boss with one hand. Yeah, you think you're strong, but no. the true end boss is not that easy. You need 8 travelers in all their highest point. I have go to that area, the true end boss fight area. I have gone to it, and you can read some of the underlying laws or what is really happening to the world of the Octopath Traveler. There, you can read some of it, yeah. But then every time you read something, you have to fight a boss. Yeah. So there is 8 main story boss in the story, right? So each time you read something relevant, you have to fight a boss to unlock those secrets. But of course, you can just read it online. Yeah, once people read it once, they post it online. This just taxes. But you have to. But if you don't want to read the other things from other sources, within the games, then you have to fight the bosses one by one again. They are strengthened. They are more strong than in their main story, and you have to play boss rush just like that. And then you can get to the true ending boss. From those 8 bosses, you can read the trivia, the laws, and why or how they become such a beings. And then you will know how the real story is underlying the Octopath Traveler. And then you will have to fight the true end boss. It's quite interesting.
That's it, Roach.
I fucking hate this village. Every time I ride the horse around here, I just kick everyone on the path. And kicking everyone do hurt them. And this fucking door is just blocking away and buggy for those times.
Halt!
Baron home?
Depends who's asking.
A witcher. Want to talk to him.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, for those shrine bosses, I really suggest you go read a guide, because some shrine bosses is very susceptible to the attacks from another shrine's drops. So you kill the shrine bosses and you get this drop, right? But they sort of work like Mega Man. So you kill one boss first, you get his drop, and that drop is very particularly strong against another shrine boss. So you have to get them one by one in a particular order. That will be easier. Of course, if your party is just strong enough, you can just like roll with it. It's okay too.
It led me here. Gotta talk to the Baron.
Oh, aye? What about?
Something important. His ears only.
Fine. Lodrin, let him in. If he makes any trouble, well, we outnumber him.
Yeah, but
Open the gate.
To be honest, you don't really need those shrines
to see the Baron.
Special drop to create a game, even to get the true ending. I've seen people getting the true ending. Like, of course they will record it, of course they will stream it. They seldomly really need to use those drops because like,
soldier?
there aren't 8 drops. There aren't 8 special drops from the shrine.
So what are you
and
all doing here?
Each parties can only have 1 people using a particular drop. So you don't really need to rely on that, but they can come in handy because they are very strong, of course.
And the Baron your commander?
Yeah, commander.
And if you are playing on the Switch mainly, I'll just ask, have you played the Xenoblade Chronicle 2? Yeah, you should have played that. That is one of the most compelling games from the Switch. It has so much to offer.
Emphysema! Now those were balls. Attended a few, me and my Annie. Oh, how we danced, how we twirled, ha ha ha!
Oh!
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, hey!
Enough. I don't care how you do it, but the deliveries must be weekly.
Won't you stay for tea?
No. Besides, you've another guest.
I don't understand how the mighty Leaf Guardian is not conquering this no man's land.
Didn't even stay for tea.
The Baron is
Insufferable, that blabbering
appearancy,
about how cultured the
and
nation is.
to be honest, for the fact, is a very weak leader. With Leaf Guardian might, they just crush it, but I don't know. They didn't do that. Yeah, for RPGs, for pure RPGs on the Switch platform, I really recommend you to play the Xenoblade Chronicle 2. It is one of the masterpieces in our time, but people, you just miss it. Yeah, the Dragon Quest for the Switch is really good too. It outright just win when you compare it to the PS4 version. It is the full version, it is the ultimate version, it is the best version, the Dragon Quest for the Switch. And The Witcher is the worst possible outcomes on all platforms it has released, but if you only have a Switch, then well, you can still play it. Yeah, but the Xenoblade Chronicle is one of the Switch exclusive and one of the most compelling RPG in our times, but people will just miss it because the opening hours, I mean hours, is so boring. You have to, like, the tutorial level is 20 hours for Xenoblade Chronicle, and even if you don't do any side quests, the main storyline is well over 100 hours. So yeah, people just scared to play the first 20 hours because it's so boring and just miss a great game. I strongly recommend you to play that. And if you do all the side quests and the end game content, it is well over 200 hours. I've seen people that is getting every last piece of end game content. If you want to post a screenshot that you have all the end game content, you can't do it without a save of over 350 hours. And then they release a paid expansion that is like half the game. So no, not half the game. They just release a expansion that have like 20 or 30 hours of playtime, and it is really good as well. So yeah, that is a game that is truly worth your money.
Rumors rarely find confirmation in reality, especially the ones about foreigners.
Right you are. I know who you are. Believe I also know why you've come. We'll talk inside. Make yourself at home. Hey, where'd I put the bloody vodka? Ah, there it is. A snifter.
Why not?
Ha! A man after my own heart. With Foltest dead and Natalis whereabouts unknown. Bloody hell. Who's a loyal Cimmerian to drink to these days?
Himself and his company?
Good enough.
There is so much great RPGs and
To the matter at
lengthy
hand,
RPGs
I'm
on
feeling
Switch,
stranger.
because you know,
Blobtits round here call me the bloody Baron.
Geralt of Rivia.
you always expect to play a lengthy RPGs or lengthy strategy games on mobile.
It's the only reason we're talking.
That is the
How do you like
only
it
place
here,
that is reasonable to play a long playtime games. So this is the platform to build for long playtime RPG games. So there is and the Dragon Dogmas is very good on Switch too. Yeah, albeit the graphic is downgraded, but it's still capable. It's just PS3 game, so yeah, it can't downgrade too much. But it is a very good game for a Switch. Yeah, even Skyrim is good on Switch, but yeah, you see, yeah, that's why. Even Skyrim is good on Switch too, but most of the contents I would like to play on Skyrim. After like, I think I've played Skyrim for 100th times now. So yeah, the only thing I can get interested in is mods. So yeah, and Switch can't provide that on the go. So no thanks. I have bought it though, but I've just bought it. I will never play it on Switch. I will play PC version again and again and again with new mods.
Didn't come here to talk about the scenery.
You're wrong to avoid the topic. You've just arrived, plain to see. And the local swamps and bogs, they're interesting to say the least. Someone loses their way around here, he becomes damn hard to find.
What are you getting at?
Many have lost loved ones here. Some their wives, others their daughters.
Yeah, if you want to complete the main story, it's not very long. If you want to complete all the major side quests, it's still not very long. Like if you just complete the main story and all the guild quests and all the main side quest line, it's just like 60 hours. Yeah, if you do somewhat exploration around the area, then it's just 90 hours. Yeah. So it's not a very long game, to be honest. People see Skyrim as a very huge thing, but one map of The Witcher 3 is larger than Skyrim already. So you go figures.
Get to the point already.
Ciri, that's why you've come, isn't it?
So she was here.
She showed up some time ago, exhausted, wounded, and stinking like a soaked hound after a hard hunt. Later, I learned she'd come from the swamp. Said some beasts from the woods attacked her before she could reach the village.
Wow, I get to this point this early. Yeah, I don't really remember that. So this is the graphical downgrade for the Switch version. The character won't get wet from water, so the clothes still shows as same. It's dry, it's not wet, it doesn't shine or damp or anything. Yeah, that is what graphical downgrades means. I remember I have to when you go play the PC version, the details is so it's like 10 times, and then I don't know, like 20 times more. The details, all the waters effects, all the water's effects on the characters, all the lighting. Yeah, you just can't beat it.
She needs help.
Yeah, but if you're are we looking for a games that has good graphics on Switch, then you have to play Astral Chain.
You can calm down.
It is a miracle. Astral Chain is also an RPG, an action RPG.
Hello there.
So
Are you lost?
A little, I guess. Are you?
it has all the things that an actual action RPG needs. Like the combat is so good, it's so fluid, and the graphics is, I don't know, it's a miracle to be running on Switch. Yeah, that is the greatest graphic a Switch can offer. I haven't played it yet, I just watched others play it. It is a miracle that even that can be run on the Switch.
Yes, though also just a little.
Does that mean you know which way to go?
I think I should trade in my Fire Emblems and get Astral Chain.
What happened to you?
This? It's nothing. How did you wind up here?
My father brought me. Told me to follow the trail of treats and eat my fill. He said he would wait. So I started down the trail, but then I saw a butterfly, and I ran to catch it, and I lost my way.
Your father, why did he have you follow the trail of treats? Do you know?
Because we had Nap to break our fast with.
I don't understand.
I was naughty. Broke a jug. Spilled all our milk.
Your parents must have been angry.
Mother said I should be spanked, but Father said wouldn't do no good. Too many mouths to feed anyway. Sending me down the trail of treats, that would solve things.
It's true, but it's kind of funny. You use two joysticks to control like two characters, one your own character and the I forgot the name, the alien companion or the robot companion. Yeah, but the right joystick is also controlling the camera, so the control is a bit weird.
You and your father, when did you leave home?
This morning.
And did the sun warm your face or your back?
It warmed my back.
So we must go east. Come, I'll walk you home. And explain to your parents that they must not lose their children in the woods.
We can't go home because of the Wolf King and his pack.
Well, there is something that I haven't noticed people really talking about the Switch version of The Witcher 3. I think there may be some censorships of the sexual contents The Witcher has to offer. and on the Switch version, because in the opening scenes, Yennefer should be like half nude beside Geralt, but in the Switch version she wear a bars. So I haven't really got into the sex scenes with Yennefer or Triss in this version of The Witcher 3, but I don't really know if they have censored it at all. If they do, it is very disappointing.
See what I've got on my back? Wolves fear it. Kings do too. Come, I'll help you up.
I don't know, like I live in Hong Kong, and the Hong Kong version should be the Europe version. Should be the Europe version, or should be the British version. The censorship is the censorship of games sexuality. It is the lowest. Like I can't really find the word. It's lowest when it is in Britain. So yeah, I mean games from Hong Kong should be with the British version. So I don't really find it. If my version of the game is censored, I can't really find some place that is not censored. Yeah, I have finished the Witcher 3 on the hardest difficulties, both on PC and Xbox One. Like, if it's on hardest difficulty, then just 2 bites from the wolves and then I'm dead. But you see now, it's just cakewalk. This is because Switch has no real achievement system, so yeah, there's no point to playing the highest difficulty anymore. So this is the normal difficulty for the games. It's just cakewalk.
My father can even do that.
Mine could do a lot more. Come.
Look! There's something there.
Wait here. Don't come any closer.
But...
No buts. Stay here. I must see something. Bloodshot, but still moist. He died recently.
you know how game censorships goes, right? Gore is not
bloated.
really what they have in mind. Just the sex.
Pain before death.
Yeah. You need to understand that the older Mortal Kombat, like before the Mortal Kombat X, like the PS3 and the Xbox 360 version of the Mortal Kombat, girls are fighting Mortal Kombat in like bikinis, and then people is uproaring because yeah, this sexuality, there's so much for women. No, but the gores from the Mortal Kombat, man, like got sprays, had like bring like explosion bring. Those are okay. Just don't show so much skins on the female character, right? I mean, come on, man. The girl is going to have her gut sprayed, but she can't show her tummy. Nope, that is a nope. But the gut sprayed, okay.
His chest is crushed. Ribs probably pierced his lungs. Something picked him up and threw him against the tree. Something tore his leg off. No, gnawed it off.
Ew, that's horrible.
Stay there and look away. What's this? Marrow's missing. Interesting. Let's see. His liver's gone.
Why are you digging through his belly?
Would you mind making certain your laces are tied?
But the Switch version of the LA Noir is runs so bad. the FPS is just so low, and the draw distance is so bad, and the texture is so bad. You can't really play it on the Switch. I mean, come on. The people is lagging even when they just walk and run. How do you play that?
The Wolf King's no fantasy, it seems. Except he's a werewolf.
What happened to him?
He had a fall.
I bet. The Wolf King got him.
When did children get so smart?
What'll we do when the Wolf King finds us?
Good question. I've no silver, but I can make a blade oil.
Oil? You mean like we make from rapeseed?
No, a far more special oil. Of dog tallow, wolf's bane, fool's parsley, and wolf's liver. The Wolf King will feel terrible, terrible pain.
You're smart. How do you know these things? Did your father teach you?
Not my father. My uncle. Uncle Vesemir.
Yeah, I need the alchemic.
Massacred by something with immense claws.
Yeah, I should wrap this up and finish for the day. I have to wake up early tomorrow. Fool's brain, fool's parsley. One thing that is great for the Witcher series is that you can, after a while of play, you can really tell the herbs from the land. They are so distinctive. No, that is fool's bane and fool parsley. No. Come on.
Hide! Quickly! Do parents often send their children out to follow the streets?
You can come out! You cut him up bad! The Wolf King will be angry.
Yeah, that is still fool's bane. Where the fuck is that? Oh, here.
All right, I have everything. Now for a spot where I can build a fire and brew the oil in peace.
What you doing?
Greasing my blade. There. We'll see just how effective Uncle Vesemir's formulae are.
yeah. This part of the story ends after I defeat the werewolf, so yeah, this
You lead.
is close. Why are they always in a cave?
It's a bit dark.
Afraid?
Are you?
No.
I don't understand. Yeah, and for Siri, this like in a place of magics, immortality, and forever youth is not out of reach, and Siri still have a scar on her face. It's kind of irony. Nope. Ooh. Like, you see, fast-paced combat, still like 24 to 30 FPS. It is fluid. It is playable. Yeah, not really fluid if you are using the PC gaming standpoint, but it is playable. So if you really want to buy this game, you don't have to worry too much. Yeah, I kept saying this to my friends.
You have bandages at home? Some spirit? He laid a claw or two on me, unfortunately.
I've not, miss, but my lord, he's a powerful man. He's sure to help you. Might even reward you for cutting the werewolf down.
Very well. Lead us to your lord.
So this is just a memory of the Bloody Baron, and now Geralt know what happens, and Siri just disappeared after this incident. So Geralt need to follow the lead and find her elsewhere.
Just who do you think you brought me, man? That's not me daughter.
And the little one?
Neither, damn it! I think I'd know my own child.
Well, it might not be yours, the older one, but you've got to admit the likeness. That's downright striking. So, any chance for that reward?
You'll not see one fucking copper. Get out before I set my hounds on you. So, stew any good?
Very. Thank you. I'd not eaten in.
Clear to see. I'm pleased you like it. Had them prepare a bath for you once you've eaten. And you could do with some sleep. Gretka in the nook behind the hearth. You in the guest room opposite the kitchen.
Thank you.
Shh. Eat now. We'll speak once you've rested. So I ordered my men to watch her and left her to rest.
And?
A topic for another time.
Take it you won't give me this information for free.
Sharp you are.
Yeah.
I regret your loss. Commiserate.
They can't
But you see,
really
it so
do
happened
too
my
much
wife and
animation
daughter are
just for
missing as
one
well.
scene, so yeah.
I propose an exchange. Find my loved ones.
The people in
I
Skyrim
shall
is
tell
still
you
drinking
about the
ears
girl you
after
seek.
all these years.
All
Nothing can patch that. Nothing can patch that.
What if I refuse? Because I just don't want to.
Would you tell me to sod off? Go ahead, but then I'll tell you the same. And what'll that make us? Two helpless, empty-handed sods. Think of it as searching for your own daughter. Ought to go quickly then. Guard! This man's under my protection. No one's to bother him in any way. Don't stare, I've not grown horns. Treat it as a token of my good faith.
When do you see them last?
They vanished after the new moon, as if whisked away by shadows.
What do you mean, vanished?
Precisely that. I awoke one morn to find them gone.
I'll need to know a lot more than that. Can I see their rooms?
What for?
I need clues. Anything to latch onto.
I'll not let a stranger pore through their belongings.
Want me to find them or not?
I do.
Then let me work.
Fine. But I shall go with you. The doors are locked.
Whoops. Yeah, this section finally ends, and so does my stream. So I'll see you
When she
again.
was a babe, my daughter loved animals.
Hopefully tomorrow.
Saw a deer
Yeah,
trophy
let's
on
hope that I didn't have to
that what
work
she
late.
Haven't got a clue.
Is that deer's womp?
The same time this stream happened will be the
You see it there?
in tomorrow's will be
What's a
when this
trophy?
stream will happen. So yeah, see you.
I pity any bastard who's hurt her. I'll flay him alive.